Okay, everyone, how are we doing this evening, this afternoon, whatever it is?
Doing good, Mr. Williams. How are you?
Oh, wonderful, thank you, wonderful. Oh, um, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it because we have a lot to accomplish. Okay, so let me just share my screen with you. Okay, you should have received this announcement and email. Okay, now we're all going to start in this same place tonight. Okay, okay. So we all should be launching Google SketchUp through a portal. Everybody should be working on the same thing now. Okay. So I sent you the link here. Pardon me. And then I created a little video here to kind of guide you through that if you need be. Okay. If you needed it. Okay. And I wanted you to access to launch Google SketchUp before class tonight. Hopefully everybody has done that. Of course, all right. And then lastly, this is just an invitation to tonight's class. And this is a recording of last week's class, okay? All right, so it should work this way. Let's see what's gonna happen, okay? So all you have to do is to click on this link right here. Okay, it should launch a portal and bring you to the screen here. We're going to use the engineering desktop to launch a portal. So right here, you're going to left click on this.
Mr. W, I only have 2 on my portal.
I don't know what the issue is. I don't know what the issue is.
Neither do I. I clicked on the link minutes before class trying to figure out how to get it.
Okay, Charles, we have to try to figure out what's going on with that. That's why I wanted you to kind of access it earlier.
I did.
Okay.
I've been accessing.
All right.
Yeah, I've accessed it for 15 minutes, and it would not let me go to the architecture thing. I even looked at the video.
Okay. All right, Charles. So we're figured out. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So it should bring you to this desktop here. Okay. And you should be able to launch Google SketchUp using this icon right here. The software wants you to choose a template in which you're going to draw with. So we're going to use the architectural one, architectural inches. Okay, and that launches SketchUp, all right? So what I want you to do, are most of us on the same page?
Yes.
Excellent, yep. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. So we have it launched. Here's what I want you to do. Okay? I'll stop sharing here, and I'm going to go here. Okay. That's not what I want. Okay, I'll just go here. Okay, now that you have it launched, okay, I want you to go to D2L. So I don't know, some of you may have dual monitors, so what you may have to do is to look at the videos that I'm going to tell you to watch. You may want to watch it on your phone so that you can actually follow the video on your computer. Okay, but I want you to kind of watch the video, and along with watching the video, I want you to kind of like practice. Okay, follow what the video is saying, right? In terms of the initial steps in using Porto, if that makes sense to you. All right, so we're going to go to content. We're going to come down to weeks 11 through 15. Okay. And we're going to open, oh, can you see, you probably can't see my screen, I'm sorry. Some of you probably have already watched the videos, okay? But now I want you to kind of follow along and practice with the videos if you have previously watched them, okay? So not everybody can see my screen. You're gonna go to Google SketchUp tutorials right here. And I want you to watch these 2 videos. Watch this before you get started with Google SketchUp. It's going to give you some basic fundamentals. And then I want you to watch SketchUp Tutorial for Beginners, Part 1. And follow along with the tutorials, please. All right. So here's what I want you to do. Okay. You sent me a copy of your enlarged plan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's work on that for a moment, so you can go submit that to me. Okay, let's do that.
What was that?
We're going to work on your enlarged plan.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do that. So go ahead and get that out, please. Okay, Jason, you can see my board, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, looks good here. What we want to show this door swing here. What is the width of this door
I think it's 2 feet. It's 2 feet.
2 feet. Okay, good. So also here's what you're going to do. You're going to make a line. I'm just going to sketch it, okay? But you're going to use your tools, of course. Okay, so you're going to make a line representing the door swing. Okay, half an inch to the foot scale. Okay. Well, it's not the scale, so I'm just going to draw. You're going to draw a line here representing the actual door. See that? Use your tools. And then, because this is half of the scale, you can't use the quarter scale template, but I mean the quarter scale home planning template. but now you're gonna have to use your circle template, right? After you make the door line here, okay? Then you're gonna use your circle template, and you're going to find a circle that meets that length of that door, and then you're gonna draw the door swinging like that. See that?
Okay.
Okay, and those are just secondary lines. Okay, good. Now, I don't know if this is an aspect of the quality of your PDF. Okay, but these borderlines are really excellent. Okay, however, we need to make a distinction between the walls and the remaining portions of the drawing. So here's what happens. All the walls are going to have an object line. So I want you to go over the wall lines, okay? Okay. And turn them into wonderful object lines, right? Just a little bit less than this thickness here, okay?
Okay.
Well, here, when you get to the window jamb, just the window jamb becomes an object line. Okay. So that we have that definite distinction between the walls and the cabinetry. Okay. Of course, the windows remain to be secondary. Okay. This is a secondary line here. Okay. You might want to make these others comparable to that. Okay. Again, so the walls, object line, all the walls. Okay. Exterior, interior walls, object line, beautiful. Okay, got that? And we need to come in here. We need to give this kitchen a subtitle, which is going to be 3/16 high. This is 1/4. Okay, so you can come in here. I can't seem to write tonight, so the front tonight. Come in here, and you're going to say kitchen. And the height of this lettering is going to be 3/16 at full size scale. Okay, and then you're simply going to underline it. You can provide a 1/16 space, and you're going to underline that with a simple secondary line.
Okay.
Okay, you got that part?
Yes.
And then of course this is going to be large kitchen plan 1.
Okay.
The drawing number is A0, as you look at the sample drawing, A0.2. Okay. A0. It looks like a D in the sample drawing, but it's actually a 0. Okay. So 1 A0.2. Okay. And I think when you and of course your date here.
Yeah.
When you do that, I think you're going to be ready to submit it to me. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Anson and Nate, are you with me?
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
You see Google SketchUp?
No, I see your board.
Right, you see my board. Okay. Okay, so you've become sort of familiar with Google SketchUp. Okay. What I want you to do, we're gonna go ahead and save this drawing right now. Let's save it. You have the session up. You might want to erase what you, if you started playing around with it, erase what you've drawn. Okay, we know the erase tools right here.
I'm good.
You're good? Excellent. All right. So let me just select here. All right. So let's save this. Let's save this file. Let's save it. You're going to save it to where you have your AET drawings saved. Okay. So we're going to save it. Okay. You're going to browse to wherever you have your AET drawings stored or saved. We're going to name this file Kitchen Edition. So everybody's gonna have the same name, Kitchen Edition.
How do I?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can save it right in the documents. Yes, yes. Okay. Because if I have a file in my document, let me see. Yeah, documents. I'm just gonna save it. I can move it later. All right. Okay, so it's saved to your documents. All righty. So let's see what it says, Kitchen Edition up here, right? Excellent. All right. So let's this is a scale figure. You know, we have two options. We can select it and then we can right click the scale figure. We can erase or hide. I select left to select it there. I'm just going to hide it. Good. All right. Now, you know, the most important thing with Google SketchUp is drawing lines that are parallel to the blue axis, to the red axis, and the green axis. Okay. The axes have to be coplanar to create surfaces. Okay? And creating surfaces is the important part of Google SketchUp. Because if I just went to the rectangle tool, okay, I create a surface there. And of course, I can select here and I can pull this surface up so it becomes a 3D model. And then I'm just going to Control Z out of that. Okay, Control Z. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment. And you can see my screen here, okay? Here's what we're going to start to do. Okay. You're going to need to make reference to this existing plan. You're going to need to make reference to this existing floor plan, okay? Because what we're going to do, we are going to now model just the existing structure, okay? including the interior walls. Okay, that's all we're gonna do for right now.
Okay.
Okay, excluding the addition. Okay, now, exterior walls are 6 inches, we know that. Interior walls are 4 inches. Okay, this existing structure measures to be 16 feet by 34 feet. Right? See that? All right. So now we're gonna use that information. We're gonna come back over here to Google SketchUp. Okay. Good. Now, if we went to view, no, okay, not view. If we go to camera, okay, and we go to standard views, and we choose top. Okay, now this has positioned us from the position us to be looking at this plan from, or this model from the top view. Okay, this is just like the floor plan, okay. All right, so now I'm going to select here. Okay, the existing structure measures to be 16 feet by 34 feet. So we'll be in top view. It's just like a floor plan. It's just like you would be drawing it. Okay. However, we're going to use the rectangle tool right here. Rectangle tool, 34 by 16, and it is good. All right. So we know the offset. Okay, so oh, seriously? Come on. Okay, 6 inches. That's the way it should work. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. So let's go and save the drawing. Let's go file, let's go save it. Okay,
Saved.
good. All right, now we're going to use the measuring tool to draw the interior lines, interior walls. Okay, good. Now, as you make reference to the existing floor plan, we're going to start with the living area. Okay, the living area. Okay, now the living area measures to be 10 feet 9 inches by 15 feet. And of course, the first dimension is the width. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use the measuring tool right here, measuring tool. And we're going to start in this corner right here. And then we're going to move our cursor in this direction. And we're going to type in 10 feet 9 inches. See that? And then, okay, 10 feet 9 inches. Cool.
Okay.
That gives me a reference point. Cool?
Yes.
All right, so, and I'm just going to measure that. Well, now I have to measure it. Okay, so now I'm going to use the line tool. Okay. And I'm going to start here, keeping it on axis. It has to be, got to be on axis, right? On axis. Okay, and I'm going to bring this down. Good. Good. And that's the interior surface of the living area. And so now I want to give that wall some thickness. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the measuring tool. Okay, start from this point here. Come over, Okay, type in 4 inches, which is the thickness of the interior wall. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in here so I can get it. There we go. I guess roll that mouse button in. Good. Oops, oops. Let me go back to the line tool and the right point. Yes, that's the point that I want. Okay, I can zoom back out and I can keep it on axis. Good. Now I have the interior dimension. Let me see, I roll it back out of the living area. Notice I am not showing any door openings, nor did I show any window openings, because that's going to be done when we actually extrude it. Okay, but right now we're just adding walls, no openings, just walls. Okay, so that's so let's look at another one. I'm just going to give you see which. Okay, let's start with bedroom number 2. Okay, bedroom number 2. It measures to be 8'10" by 8'8". Okay, so I'm going to use my measuring tool. Zoom in a little bit. Yep, I want to be right here. Okay, the width is 8'10". Good. After that, let's try that again. 8 feet, 10 inches. There it is. All right, good. And it's 8'8". Okay, so line tool, 8'8" in this direction, along axis, 8'8". Back on axis. There we go. All right, so that's the interior wall there. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it some wall thickness here. I'm gonna go back to the measuring tool. So this is like drafting it in plan, actually. Okay, all right, so the 4 inches thick, interior wall. Come over here, line tool again. Zoom in so I can see it better. And I'm just gonna take it fast, I don't care, all right? And then I'm gonna come down here. Okay. 4 inches. Okay, line tool. Cool. And then I can actually erase the line that I don't need there. Okay. So now, that's how you're going to create all the interior walls. Okay, all the interior walls using the measuring tool and the line tool. Is that clear?
Yep.
Okay.
Got
So
it.
go ahead. You guys can go ahead and work on those interior walls for me. All right. If you have any questions concerning any dimensions, let me know. All right.
Thank you. Okay, just a sec. There it is.
Okay, that looks cool. That looks right. Okay, that looks good. It looks good. Okay, the addition looks big, doesn't it? It looks huge, but that's okay.
Yeah, it really does.
But that's okay. What was your square footage?
Oh gosh.
Are you a lot over?
No, I don't think I was over at all. Actually, it
Oh,
was.
cool. All right.
It's 23 by. I have to check. I guess I can just measure this. 23 by 8.5.
Okay. 8 feet 6 inches. All right. Cool. All right.
So it's 197.8 square feet.
Okay. So go ahead and save the drawing.
Okay. I think I already.
Yeah, but make sure you just save it again.
Yeah.
Good. And that's saved to your documents. So Tuesday, we're going to actually extrude the walls in isometric view, and then we're going to add some door and window openings, okay?
Okay, cool. So done for now, I guess.
Yes, that's you done for now.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Okay, have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Nate, could you share the screen with me, please?
Yeah. Let me. How do I share screen?
Okay, if you can you see my screen there? You see that little green arrow? It says share screen at the bottom, green arrow.
There we
Do
go.
you have that?
Oh,
Can you see? Yeah.
Yeah. It said when I press share screen, it says I have to enable something.
Okay, hold on. The multiple. Okay, you should be able to just. Okay, left click on that green arrow. See what happens.
There we go.
There. Okay. All right.
This is what I have now. Still doing the deck.
Okay. No, don't do the deck yet.
Okay.
Okay, don't do the deck yet. Good. Okay. All right. Make sure, Nate, zoom in tight, please. Make sure all the wall intersections are clear.
Okay.
Okay, because next time we get together, we're going to actually extrude the walls up to 9 feet in isometric view and add doors and window openings.
Okay. Sounds good.
So make sure you save the drawing. Save it, please.
Let me save.
All righty. And I'll see you on Wednesday.